What's up, guys? Obviously, it's Captain Obvious, and welcome to TGIF. Today's gameplay is a rush attack I had on Demavan Peak with a few friends. We were playing very quickly. It was a quick match, well done. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, and there's really nothing special about it, just a normal rush attack on Demavan Peak. But today's topic of choice for TGIF will be talking about music. Now, ever since I started making my YouTube channel, I started getting it up, and, you know, consistent content, I've always wanted to make a music commentary. And the reason I didn't make it initially was because there's a lot of controversy around and sort of debate between what music genre is the best. And I eventually came to the conclusion that I don't care. I feel that they're all great in their own ways, except for, you know, there's a few genres that really aren't the best. They're really not supposed to be music. I don't even know why they're out there. I'll tell you exactly what I'm talking about a little bit later in today's video, but I want to talk about music today. I want to talk about what I like, what kind of music I do, how, like, what my history of music is. I have a broad history in, you know, playing musical instruments, listening to music, things like that, and just my overall opinions of what genres are the best and what bands and songs and stuff like that I like the best. And then I'll open up to you guys at the very end. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section regarding what music you think is the best, what your opinions on today's music are, and things like that. Because as of right now, I feel that today's music is not that great. I feel that there's a lot of things going wrong with what genres people are listening to, what they consider music is. But, you know, it's all people's opinions, and I'm not going to argue with that. All I'm going to argue with is their reasoning behind it, and the fact that a lot of the times the only reason they listen to these people is because either A, they're attractive, or B, there's some giant marketing scheme out there that they got hooked into that these music guys started blowing up, like the Disney Channel. What's up with those Disney Channel pop stars who star on their TV shows and they're instantly famous as worldwide and superstars on singing? Like Miley Cyrus, I don't even really know anything about her, but that's what I've come to the conclusion of, that her and most of the other Disney people are lucky because they, for some reason, they have a great voice, when honestly I don't even see how they have a great voice. But today we're not talking about Miley Cyrus and the Disney Channel pop stars and tweens. We're talking about music. Now, music is an art. It is one of the few things out there today that is still respected as a pure form of art. The other things that are pure forms of art are, you know, regular art itself, painting, sculptures, things like that. Literature, I think music is in that sort of description as well. And the last one is drama, or, you know, putting on plays. And music is an extremely important part in my life, and it's probably an important part in your lives as well. The main thing that I like with music is A, because I understand it. I understand the notes, I understand the beats, I understand everything that's going on in a song that I listen to. I listen to the lyrics usually have meaning to me, and the fact that music lets me get away from the world that I'm in right now, it lets me relieve myself of stress, get me away from any sort of situation that I'm in right now that I really don't want to be in. That's the magic of music, and that's why I like listening to it so much. It's not the fact that I like playing it. I mean, I've played music in the past. I've played guitar, played piano, and playing music is not my cup of tea. Yes, I enjoy playing it, but the fact is I like listening to it the most. I like getting the experience from music, and though you may be able to make up your own songs, make up your own tunes when you play your own music, it's not the same as listening to somebody else's words and trying to relate that kind of song or that kind of genre or album or artist in general to your mood or the situation that you're in at that moment. And that's the magic that I get from music. I like having that sort of outside place I can go to and try to relate someone else's work to my life right now, my attitude. And that's the magic. You know, you may express your emotions through your own music, but when you do it through somebody else's music, that's the key. You got to relate yourself to other things and not just things that you're feeling, because if you get your emotions out there in your own words, sometimes it doesn't work as well as it would. Let's say you're listening to somebody else's words or somebody else's thoughts and feelings on the situation, and that's the big thing that I like looking at it. You know, yes, I like playing music, but I enjoy listening to it a whole lot more. And though we're in the generation where all we listen to is pop stars, we listen to auto-tuned people, those, like I said before, those tweens who came off of Disney Channel, I know we're in that generation right now. We're in the generation where It's all about the image. It's all about who looks the best, who is the best celebrity, who is just the most attractive. And in reality, that's not exactly what music's supposed to be. It's supposed to be about expressing yourself. And a lot of time, all that is either a scheme for, a company or whatever to, wow, I escaped with 1 health from that fall. That was pretty epic. But a lot of times it's either them just kind of impersonating someone who they're really not, or they're just doing that to either gain the publicity for their new album, for their cover label, whatever you want to call it. A lot of times it's not real heart in their music. A lot of times it's just for the money, for the fame. And that's why I don't listen to that kind of music today. A, because it's just not exactly what music's supposed to be, and B, because it's not great music. I hate how they have the auto-tunes going. I hate how they have all they're talking about is in the club. I hate that. Every single song, if you agree with me, let me know. Every single song today, or pretty much every single song, is happening about something in the club, like on the dance floor and crap like that. I don't even know why people can listen to that crap all day long. But you probably have sort of assumed by now that my genre of choice is not pop and whatever they call it today. I'm not even sure what they call it today. But my genre of choice is rock, metal, punk. I love rock and metal because it's loud. I love the fact that the music that they play is real. It's all done professionally. It's all, they play it because they love it. These people today, all they do is sing. But the people in these bands, they play it because they love the instruments. They love singing. They love meeting the fans. The pop stars may love meeting their fans. But I just feel like the rock genre, the whole metal community out there is a whole lot better than the pop community. Because it seems like all they are just these scattered groups. But in the rock community, it's all these groups of people who just love the music. And they love what they do. And I just love it. I feel like the kind of music I listen to is unique. It makes me special apart from the crowd. And that's one of the things I've told you guys about before that I love. I love being different than a lot of other people in the world. Because I feel like going along with the crowd makes you not special at all. It gives you just something to talk with other people about. But when you are unique, you are different than everybody else, it makes you a different person. You're not exactly what person A and person B expect you to be. You're who you want to be, and not the person who the entire world is stereotyping you as. Wow, this has really gotten really emotional and deep. I guess I could say lecturing you guys on what music means to me, but it's true. That's just what it is. That's what it's supposed to be. That's the point of music. That's why it was ever created, for entertainment and just for the art of it. Just the fact that music is beautiful. It's supposed to be beautiful. And there's supposed to be meaning behind the lyrics, not meaning behind the lyrics where they're talking about you're in the club and you're, fucking girls and stuff like that. Sorry for my language, but that's what is bad about today's music. It's all about who's most famous. It's not about the message that the music is trying to convey. And I always encourage you guys, if you ever listen to a music or you have a great artist that you love the best, always listen to the lyrics. Listening to the lyrics is probably the key to understanding and getting the most out of a song. And I always listen to the lyrics. I try to interpret new meanings, and it's just that. I just love the lyrics, and like I said, you gotta listen to them because there's always a deeper meaning behind them, and you may learn something new from it. You may learn a lesson. You may realize something new in life just by listening to the words that these people are singing about. But I have about a minute left, and I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about my favorite bands and crap like that. Like I said, I am a rock and metal fan. I answered this before my Q&A, and there's some things that I've changed about. My favorite bands as of right now definitely are Disturbed. Disturbed is my one favorite band. I've liked them ever since I played their Stricken song on Guitar Hero 3. And there's a lot of other bands. Disturbed is new metal. They have a lot of cool stuff in their songs, some heavy guitar riffs, awesome drums. And there's also other bands I like. I always feel like Screamo. Screamo is a great genre. I love it. Of Mice and Men, Asking Alexandria, Slipknot. Those are some of my favorite bands as of right now. I'm getting into new ones by listening to the radio whenever I'm driving. I get new bands I like listening to. I find new songs, buy them on iTunes, and I'll eventually buy the whole album. And I also like a lot of the older rock guys like Metallica and... Is that it? Is that the only older band I like? It may be. I don't know. It's so far off as of right now. But I also like The Offspring, and The Offspring is a great band, and they're one of my favorites as of right now. So, what are your guys' opinions of music? Do you think it's just for easy listening, just for something to do when you're bored? Or do you think there's some deeper meaning behind it, and you actually appreciate what exactly the words are trying to teach you, and not take it just because of the beats, you take it for the true meaning behind what the artist is trying to convey, not because what the artist looks like. And just let me know all your opinions on music down in the comments section. It would be pretty cool if you guys did. Remember to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. That helps out a lot. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter. The link is down in the description. And as always, rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.